Hello, Hannah. What the book did you read? What the title of that you read?
Hello, Lintang. So I've read the book that it has title The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. That's it, a French book. What is your title?
The book that I read, the title is Girl Meets Boy, and it's written by Mark Twain. And what genres of your book?
My book genres is fable, story children, fairy tale. That's it, the genre of my book. What is your genre?
My genre is about friendship and romance. Friendship and romance.
Okay.
Uh,
So
so what the summary of the book that you read? What the summary of the story?
The summary is about a little prince who met a pilot in the desert in Africa. And the pilot plane is crashed in the middle of the Sahara Desert. And when he tried to fix his plane, then the boy, a golden haired boy, suddenly appeared and asked him to draw a ship. It was a strange experience because usually there is a child and get lost and then they have fever, so they dehydrated. So uh, it is a really strange experience that his pilot is experienced. So I think the first, the pilot is just laugh and talk the child have a fever from the heat. However, the little prince is insisted to draw him a ship, and then without realizing it, the pilot is just draw it and reminder him about his childhood. So this little prince is from asteroid B620 is a small asteroid in universe. And then he decided to go to Earth and other asteroid. And I think that is the summary of this book. How about your summary?
My summary of the book, it's told that there's a girl uh, and her family at the voyage for going from London to Spain, and when in the voyage she meets with a boy and with his friends, and she fell in love because she exactly see that this boy is good looking and has a charming smile. So the girls was what wanted meet that boy and when they arrive at the place. Just that. So
Okay.
at least they meet.
So I'm gonna ask you, what do you think the author's purpose was? What do
The
you think? What message do the author give?
the author want to share his feeling that we can't be quiet if we like something or someone, because if we do nothing, the person won't know what we would. And also, uh, don't be too embarrassed to say something because we won't know what will happen next.
Okay,
So how about you?
nice.
What do you think that the author intend
So,
for the reader in writing story?
so I think the author is write a story about himself. It's reflected by his trauma childhood and by his love story that is really tragic. And the author, think, address this book to adults because the storytelling contains many puzzles. So the first is growing up and maturing is good. Sometimes we become overly mature and eventually forget to experience how beautiful it is in the world from a child's perspective. And life has become too serious, too monotone, and everything is counted by numbers. And I think it is very boring and very serious life of modern age adult human. So this is the author's way to insult the people who is way too serious in this book. So I think that's it. The author proposed to readers.
Okay. So, what is the moral lesson of the story that you get from the book? What is the moral
So
lesson?
the moral of story of this book is about love and friendship, and we have to remember people who always give us everything. And I think the books is about a strong friendship, and we have to insisting the friendship. I think that's it, the moral. How about your book?
Uh, the moral story that I get from this book is don't be passive because if we passive, we'll left behind. We will left behind. Is that so? Um,
Okay.
did you like this book and why?
I actually I really like this book because it has interesting story and it is really imaginative. But this book is about the child book, but also philosophical book, and there is many various meanings. It's all about perspective. If a child look this book is about just a child book, but when an adult look this book, there is many moral of story that we've got from this book. I think that's it. I like why I like this book. Do you like your book?
I like this book because it's a simple story and there is a visual picture for more understanding, and also the writing of the author to express the story is good and simple, so we can
Mm,
understand exactly because it's just a simple story. Then we didn't know what happened after no, afterward because it's just simple like that. Where the
okay.
book, where did you get the book? Did you buy it?
So I got no, I not buy it. I just borrow it from my sisters because she likes book and she likes reading English books. So I borrow some of her books. So that's why I can read this Little Prince book. How about you? How can you get this book?
I get it from internet, and I got from the link British course because there are many books for learning because there is from Z to medium to intermediate. It's like this. Okay, so do you like
Wow.
read more? Do you like?
I like reading book. I like reading many book, especially in bahasa Indonesia. But when it come to English, I little don't understand it.
Me,
So I just really like book.
Indonesian book.
How
Okay.
about you? Do you like
Yeah,
to
me
read?
too. Because yeah, I like to, but I just like to read a novel by Indonesian. I've got confused if I read many written by English actually like this. So, do you like parallel book?
I haven't read Terralia books. I don't know why. I just didn't find the chemistry of Terralia's book. So let's. So
Oh,
that's it. I really don't like Terralia.
yes. I think that many people like the railway book because the story. Yeah, but if some people didn't like to.
Yeah,
So
yeah. There is some people that says Terralia's book is very imaginative and the
yeah.
quote is very nice. But I don't know why. I just didn't get the chemistry of that book. So maybe sometime I just gonna buy his book again and find a way to love him book, his book.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. Then did you like fan fiction book?
Fan fiction book. I like it, especially in science fiction book. Do you like the science fiction?
Fan fiction I don't like because I just like fan fiction, but if many films from novel like Percy Jackson,
Oh, Percy Jackson.
yeah, I know that there's a book, but
You
I don't like to read it because it's too
okay?
thick, and I don't like it. So because there's a film, yeah, I just watch the film.
so, so you don't like thick books.
What?
So you usually read thin.
Yeah, I just like thin book or novel. Yeah, but it's not too thick because
Do you
I've got boring.
not like
What? Can you repeat it? Did you get any trouble?
mm,
Did you get any trouble?
this? Can you from
Yeah,
your novels about the novels that you like the most? Is there any characters or people that you like in books that you have read?
I don't know because after I read the novel or a book, I exactly forget it all. I just like to, I just read and imagine when I read that book, and after I read that book, that's gone. I don't know. So I like more interested with the book with many visual pictures.
I
I just like book
oh
like
you can read
encyclopedia,
the Little Prince book because it has
like encyclopedia,
what?
like
Pardon?
encyclopedia.
Oh,
There are many
okay.
pictures there.
So you like comics?
Yeah, but comic I got confused a little bit if like Naruto or Conan, Detective Conan. Uh, it's a little bit hard.
Oh,
Then I read Doraemon.
okay. So you like Doraemon?
Do you like read comic, Hannah?
I like it very much because when I was child, my father usually buy me comics like Sailor Moon and Naruto, and their Conan, Miko. You know Miko or
Oh,
Attack on Titan.
yeah, I know.
I like comic. I
So do
really
you
like
like
comics.
anime?
So usually I got, yeah, I like, I like it. I like it very much.
Because if people's like comic, they also like anime. Is it right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is right. It is right. And I got called a weebu because of that.
Oh, I get confused if I read comic because I don't know. I get confused if I read comic. Actually, I'm not basic in reading because I just like to watch something like watching a
But
movie.
do you like to write something,
I don't know. I just can to imagine in my
write
mind.
novels or short story? Or you just keep that in your mind? You
Yeah,
don't like it to write it?
I can to describe it in writing. I think it's like it's hard.
It's
Okay.
fine. There's
How about
many
you? Do you like to write something maybe like novel or story?
people in this world. Uh, I really like writing, especially in portfolio, science portfolio. I really like to write something like that. But for novels or books or uh, something like that, I really don't like it. I just like to write some fact in my writing. That's it.
Okay. Okay, I think it's all. We've done from our assignment today and I will stop it now. Okay? Dadah!
Thank you very much. Goodbye.